Let's discuss about some of my favorites for Miss Universe Philippines 2025. Hello everyone, this is George from Pageant Empress, and this has been a very difficult task for me to make this video because I've been following these ladies for the last 3 months and watching the performance in different special events, including the preliminary competition, looking at the stage presence, and also listening to their stories during the closer interview. This batch is extremely strong. There were a lot of dark horse contestants who really impressed me with their stories because each of the contestants, delegates, 66 of them, have something special about themselves. Dava is, I believe she's from Hawaii because she has that beautiful Moana skin, very tanned. She looks like a surfer chick, and I think she is so stunning. She does have much more of a model look than I'll say beauty queen look, but the way she projected herself, the way she introduced herself, and talked about her story, and she made me really happy. Also, her styling looks really beauty queen like because she did say that it took her a while before agreeing to compete at a beauty pageant because she thought that this is not her forte. She is a fashion model, she's not a beauty queen. So I was happy to hear that despite those challenges, despite those questioning regarding should I do something, should I go for this competition, she still did it. And for me, that is a trooper. That's a hero. Carmenes Note. I'm really sorry if I'm not saying the names properly. She's also representing Australian community, the Filipino community of Australia. So I think she is very good at introducing people and talking to people. She's very social, very bubbly, very chatty, but that really works out, especially during the interview round. She has that personality that you will never forget. The moment you talk to her, she will be a best friend. I can already tell you that. So her name is Karenza De Leon. Really beautiful. She has this Asian look, and I believe she's half Korean because she was talking about she grew up in a Korean household, so she's half Filipina and half Korean. So that is an interesting mix because sarangeo to my Korean viewers. I don't know if I have any Korean viewers, but I love Korean culture, so it is quite rare to see that combination. So I'm quite interested. Iloilo City is very good at public speaking. She made me smile as someone who also has a background in fashion and I'm really creative. I really admire when people, beauty queens, use their arts, their strength, and express themselves with so much creativity, thought process. So her hand painting that beautiful, intricate design on the suit that she was wearing, first of all, the color combination, it was so aesthetically pleasing. It was so beautiful to look at. So Karen, Iloilo City, you get so much props from me, and that is how you make a statement. You stand out in the interview wearing something made by yourself because that is adding that special personal touch to your garment, your presentation. Ifu Gao, she's also representing the Filipino community of New York. Wow, she can speak like nobody's business. Let me tell you guys, she might be a bit small. She's 5'5" according to the profile, but she speaks like she's 6 foot tall. She takes command of the room with a presence. When she was talking and just talking about her love for Filipino culture, dance, despite growing up in New York, for me, that automatically gets so much more extra points. And she was a dark horse in the competition. And at the moment, she has gone from a dark horse to a front runner because she gave such a great interview. I love the fact she just made it so personable and relatable, how much she loves being a Filipina. And for me, that just was a special touch that made me gravitate towards Miss Ifagao or Valerie West. I would just say her name, Valerie. So I think she'll be in the top 10. Miss Pasay, Amanda, she is so cute. Breath of fresh air. I really enjoyed listening to her talk. I think she had one of the best interviews. It was so simple. She was just talking about her business, her thoughts, her ideas. I thought it was magical because she didn't try to be someone else. She was just being herself, talking about her family, her business, and how it made her financially independent. And because we know that the USA and a lot of the Western countries are not cheap, it is really expensive. And to be able to afford money and look after yourself, that is a great venture. And she's quite young. She is one of the younger contestants. Pasay will be the dark horse in the competition. I think she will be in the semifinals. Miss Bohol, Tara Goldman, she touched my heart during that interview round. Fantastic and excellent communicator. She's so likable, so cheerful, so bubbly. I think that I could be friends with her easily, even though I don't know her personally. I just enjoyed just being in her company, and she just seems so approachable and friendly. So I think Boho will be there. She's so beautiful too. I thought she did good under prelims, but the interview just for me sealed the deal. I would love to see her in the top five if possible. I think she will ace that final answer. I really like Taguig. So Taguig did much better than the previous years that she competed at Miss Universe Philippines. I can clearly feel that she was taking a lot of the communications skills, training, workshops in order to help her with the public speaking skills. She was a lot more eloquent, a lot more confident when she said, "Hello, guys. Are you happy to see me?" That made me smile because I knew that previously she was really shy, and it felt that she is trying her really level best to come out of her shell. And I think that is beautiful to see. Also, I really liked her geek's evening gown that she wore during the preliminary competition. It was such a unique evening gown. She looked like a princess. I also really liked the metallic, almost like glass reflective effect that she had on the stage. So for me, Taegik will definitely be in my top 15. I really liked it. She was in my 14th spot during the interview, but I thought she did a fantastic job. She was really eloquent, and I'm really impressed that she has so much growth and development in her Q&A skills. So for me, she is definitely going to be there. I will be honest, I was slightly disappointed because I had such a high expectation from this delegate because she is a previous international title holder. She's Reina Hispania Americana. So, of course, I'm talking about Win-Win Marquez, Win-Win Teresita Marquez. She is a beauty queen. So, I had such a high bar and expectation from her that I was disappointed during the Q&A. I thought, yes, she was talking about her family, how she was raised in, but it didn't feel like she really wanted to win that crown. It just felt like she was having a casual meeting with the friends, maybe went for a lunch date and just talking. So for me, that fire within herself was missing during the interview round. And even during the preliminary competition, I thought she did really good during the swimsuit. But the evening gown I thought could be a bit much better. I do like this design of the evening gown that she wore. It reminded me of Miss Cosmo Tata. I don't know if it was inspired by the evening gown, but it's kind of similar. It's a black fringe dress with a lot of movement. So I think she did much better on the preliminary competition, but I still want much more because you cannot be complacent. I want you to be in the top five, which I do think you have the potential to make it to the top five. It's all about styling and making yourself look fresh, radiant, and have that passion within yourself to really go for it. Because at the moment, I feel like she's kind of playing it safe. This is not a relay, this is a marathon. And a lot of these contestants are getting one step, two steps ahead of. I am in love with Miss Bangat. So her name is Maiko. I don't know if she's Japanese, but she's such a cute Japanese name, Maiko. She's a tribal native woman from her community. She is proud of her heritage and culture, and she wants to be a trailblazer for the people in the community that woman can do anything that she wants if you put your heart and soul into it. There's something special about her. So I do think Maiko will be in top five. I would love to see her place even higher. She has a very calm and cool, collective aura about herself. But at the same time, she talks about really important social causes. And I really like the evening and performance too. So I think styling is great. She looks beautiful. She's really eloquent. And I think she'll be even higher than the placement I've given her. So if she wins, I'll be more than happy. Cebu City, Gabby, Dr. Gabby understood the assignment because I was so happy and impressed with her communication skills. She was talking about the importance of medical care and being a doctor. But at the same time, she also talked about empathy, that she's such an empathetic person, but she's way more mature than her age. And I was so happy to her just be there for people, and she wants to make a positive difference. So I really think Cebu City should be in top five. I would love to see her represent the Philippines and the international platform. And I really liked the evening gown that she wore. I thought it was really classic. It reminded me of the 90s where they would wear just very simple dress, evening gown without any embellishment. There was nothing like bling bling too much over design. It was just simple, classic evening gown. Chelsea is one of my favorites since the start of the competition, and her dominating that evening gown looking like an Arabic Middle Eastern Princess Jasmine. I thought she looked sensational, elegant, regal, and that is how you make a standout presentation. That's how you stand out in a pool of beautiful 65 other contestants. And wow, this is such a beautiful outfit. I want her to wear the same garment for the evening gown during the final, which is on the May 2nd, so a day from today. So if you guys are watching this, her team Chelsea styling is on point. For me, that is a 10 out of 10 points in evening gown. Hands down, she is the best in evening gown. Being a pageant veteran, she is showcasing her strength, a pageant experience of competing both nationally and internationally. And I'm really happy to see Chelsea dominate the preliminary competition. I would love to see Chelsea win Miss Universe Philippines. It really depends on how she communicates and talks and gives the answer during the final question and answer round. But at the moment, Chelsea is one of my top favorites. Wasn't Provence, she has been my sentimental favorite since the start of the competition, and I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to see Atissa back in the competition, wearing that beautiful yellow evening gown and also the yellow suits. Yellow is the color of joy and happiness, and Atissa wearing that beautiful yellow evening gown was a testament that you could wear a simple evening gown, but how you perform on the stage really makes a difference. And I thought she looked beautiful. It was a remarkable presentation on the stage. It was more on the simple side, but you know what? Less is more. That I have been saying that since after competition. With Atissa, it's all about just being poised, elegant, and letting the beauty shine from within. And that's exactly what she did during the evening gown, as well as during the interview round. She was being very vulnerable, talking about such a personal life story. For example, she said that she never met a father who is from Finland. He's Finnish. It's kind of sad that, family situation is not that great, but at the same time, it really helped her to become more mature. So slowly, I feel that this was a great way to get to know who she is as a person. So I really like to interview, and I think she just needs to do that energy, bring that happiness, that fun vibe that she had during the interview, during the onstage Q&A. Silion Laguna, Ileana. I know I've been a very harsh critic towards Ileana, and that's because I found her a little bit too perfect. But listening to her interview, I'm really happy that she's being very self-aware of herself because she's a perfectionist, and I like when people understand and they are very aware about themselves, whether it is their strength, their flaw. So I'm really happy that she is becoming more natural and just conveying her message and expressing herself, just being herself. And I think that is really important because sometimes when you join pageantry, you're so kind of stuck in this beauty queen perfect image that sometimes we don't really get to know who she is as a person. I feel we got a glimpse of who she is. We still haven't fully understand who she is, a personality, but I think we're gradually getting to know who she is. And for me, that is a beautiful sight. I think we got maybe like 10% of who she is during the interview. And I'm really excited to see her evening gown. I really like her performance. I would say she needs to change the gown because undergarment that she has was showing. So there are a few things that needs a bit tweaking, maybe charm, but I think she will get Miss. It's between her and Atessa. I think like these two, one of them will get Supernational. My number one choice for Miss Universe Philippines 2025 is Miss Baguio City Gwendolyn. Not only she has that girl next to quality about her, but she also is super approachable, very candid. I really like that she was the only girl without any makeup during the interview round. And that shows how brave she is in her own skin. She's so comfortable in herself that I know that she has some eye infection, but even without that, she is so beautiful because I give props to ladies who, in a world where we live in so much filters and so much cosmetic surgeries, that having a natural beauty truly shines. And this is exactly what I wanted to see at Miss Universe Philippines, being a trailblazer and an ambassador for Filipina girls worldwide, globally, universally, and go in the platform of Miss Universe in Thailand and be a global ambassador for peace because she has a great story. I loved when she talked about why you should be the next Miss Universe Philippines. She talked about her love for Filipino arts and culture and dance. And she has been doing this since she was a child, and she wants to promote Filipino culture at a global scale like Miss Universe. I have a gut feeling that Gwendolyn will be the next Miss Universe Philippines. She is authentic and natural. Even her evening gown was beautiful. So I would love to see Baguio City represent the Philippines at the Miss Universe competition in Bangkok, Thailand. So what do you guys think? Who are your personal favorites? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I will say I had so much changes over the time because originally I had Atisa for Miss Universe Philippines, but I do think that they might give it to a dark horse or a lesser known contestant. And okay, this is my ranking. Miss Universe Philippines, Baguio City, Atisa, Miss Charm because she's really charming. Miss Supernational to Ileana because she has that fierce look. She's very comfortable in stage presence. I think she will do really good in Poland. I think will be good for Miss Eco International. I don't know if they have any other franchises, but if they do, let me know in the comments. But these girls are very intelligent, I must say. Like the batch is really strong, so it is anyone's game. I would be happy to see a dark horse or a fresh face represent the Philippines at international pageant because after listening to their stories and how they talked and expressed themselves, I must say this batch is extremely tough, and the judges have a hard task to select the next Miss Universe Philippines. So guys, let me know in the comment section who are your personal favorites. If you enjoyed my video, this was a very casual talk. I just talked for like 30 minutes. So let's see how it turns out after I edit it down. And make sure to like, comment, and share this video on your social media. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to see more videos. And I'll probably do another video soon for other content from pageantry because there's so many pageant happening. Like Miss World is happening in India. So yeah, I'll be doing a video about that too. So I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, so bye bye.